Here, next news at 9, Chicago's Morning Answer with Dan and Amy continues next on AM 560, The Answer.
Listen to AM 560, The Answer, online at 560theanswer.com, on the AM 560 mobile app, on your Alexa-powered smart speaker, on TuneIn, iHeart, and radio.com. When you've got questions, he always has an answer. It's Sean Hannity, this afternoon at 2 on AM 560, The Answer.
Top of the morning, Dan and Amy, and it's just Dan, not Big Dan, because Big Dan is running for Congress in Texas's 6th, and he's aiming to go to D.C. and kick the snot out of everybody, which probably be a good start.
3 dirtiest jobs in the world: professional wrestling, politician, and bull riding. Let's go, boys!
We call that bull Nancy Pelosi. It's the beast.
Now that's Texas tough, baby. 2 out of 3 dirty jobs done. I'm Big Dan Rodimer. Texas has big problems. We need a big fighter to solve those problems. The communists in D.C. are ruining America. We have a big problem. Texas, send Big Dan to Congress. I know how to handle Nancy Pelosi and stop her bull. And I'll put a boot.
You get, you know where he's going to put that boot, too. We're pleased to be joined by a Republican candidate for Congress. This is the special election that was necessitated by the passing of Representative Ron Wright in Texas's 6th, a crowded primary field, including Big Dan Rodimer, as you just heard. Big Dan, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Hey, David, thanks for having me.
Well, your campaign video is, it's gone viral. It's very colorful, one of the colorful campaign videos of the season early on here. How's the campaign going, and why did you go from WWE to running for Congress?
Well, the video definitely put us on the map, and that's what it's about. It's about having a big voice. You know, the WWE, put me in front of, tons of people. It was able to send me off to be able to do greater things. I was from the WWE after I broke my neck, went to law school, and then I was a small business owner. All these things I'm going to bring to Congress. And right now, David, we're running against a bunch of Sesame Street conservatives, and too much talk and not enough action. And that's what we need in D.C.
Sesame Street what's a Sesame Street conservative? I just want to make sure I understand the appellation correctly.
We're pretend Republicans, David.
Sesame
Street conservatives. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was on with David.
No, that's all right. It's, I'm just a Chicago guy. You got bigger problems to worry about Texas. So don't worry about getting my name right. Now, is Vince McMahon, did he help you put together that video, or the production guys at WWE is pretty good?
No, he didn't, but, we had a great team. We rode that bull for 11 seconds. A lot of folks over at CNN and Inside Edition and all the other stations that interviewed us this week tried to bash me on it, but hey, I stayed on for 11 seconds. The only reason being is because, I got my hand stuck in the rope and I couldn't get off sooner.
It's better than Luke Perry, God rest his soul. Yes. So tell us about this race, because I noted that a Republican named Michael Wood, who's running in this race, was just endorsed by the Dallas Morning News, and he's reportedly an anti-Trump Republican. So give us a handle on this race and what you think your chances are.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I never even heard of that guy. But this is, this is a very, very important race. Like I said earlier, obviously we need bulls in the congressional China shop, and that's what I'm going to bring to this race and to Congress. It comes down to stopping Pelosi's agenda and, making sure that she doesn't take over Texas. Obviously, we all know if Texas goes, America goes. This is the Alamo, this is the last stronghold, and we need fighters to go up there and fight. These videos that we're doing, we're going to be doing another one in a couple of weeks. We're going to be doing a 2A one. And that one's going to go viral, too. Hopefully they don't take me off all my social media platforms. But, this is how you get out on Fox News and on OAN and on every station across the board like we did. And then we talk about the issues, and it's about messaging. The issues are right now, all these other candidates talk, the standard issue, I'm pro-life, less taxes, less regulations. But what are they doing? They're not doing anything. The past week, Dan, I went down to the border. I wrote a bill, which is actually on our website, danrodimer.com, if you want to donate. And we also talked to a number of the angel moms. These other people running, hey, were they on CNN bashing Pelosi? No. But that's what we're doing. We're trying to get things done and get prepped and get ready. So when we're up there, we're going to make a difference.
So, Big Dan, what did you see when you went down to the border? They let you in anywhere?
It was heartbreaking. I went down there, and I'm a tough guy. Being 6'7", 300 pounds. I don't cry often, but when I talked to some of these angel moms down there, and they told me their stories about their children being killed by illegal aliens, that's what gave me the idea to we need to codify President Trump's Remain in Mexico policy into law. These are things President Trump did a great job with his policies. And even a lot of Republicans, don't even talk about how great, the policies the president did, or don't want to continue his America First agenda. And, shame on them. And that's why we need folks to go out there, to have a backbone, to have the courage of their conviction, stand tall to the establishment, and fight Pelosi's regime up there.
And just for people, obviously a lot of people in Chicago are familiar with Texas, but the 6th congressional district is like southeast Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Yes. Arlington, Mansfield.
Okay. And the border issue, that this becomes a big one with the story out over the weekend that the number of illegal migrants arrested at the border is at a 15-year high. So this is not just a seasonal thing, as Joe Biden and his administration has tried to recast it as, and obviously being a border state like Texas with 1,800 miles of southern border, it's a big issue.
It absolutely is. I mean, we had 100,000 illegal aliens come over in February. This month we've had a 178% increase. Like you said, biggest surge in 15 years. We need to protect our borders. The problem is Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi are putting illegal aliens first and America last, and that's not going to cut it for me.
Yeah. What do you think
Did
about?
Did you ride your bull to the border?
I didn't ride the bull down there.
All right.
Well, I was going to ask you because
and you didn't. Did you? You didn't write a bill while you were on your bull. You didn't write that bill.
I do it all. I do it all.
Well, I was going to ask because your governor was making news yesterday because he said no to throwing out the first pitch for the Rangers game. He wishes the Texas Rangers well, but he said he had to fight back, against the Major League Baseball for what they did to Georgia. And do you stand with him on that?
Can you believe the Major League Baseball, what they did in Georgia? The Democrats are just crybabies. They come out there and, we didn't get our way, so we're going to pull the baseball game, from Georgia. It's baloney. It's absolutely baloney. And, that's what the far left is doing. It's anything they could do to cancel culture.
Yep. Do you think like Jesse the Body Ventura paved the way for your candidacy? By any chance, was he a pioneer for
Arnold
world
Schwarzenegger?
Wrestlers going into politics? Well, wrestlers
World
going
wrestlers,
into politics.
yes,
You're going to see a lot more. You're going to see a lot more athletes coming out. Look at Glenn Jacobs, Kane from the WWE. He endorsed us. He's actually coming out here. If you guys want to make your way out here on the 17th, we're doing a WWE style wrestling event, and that's what we need to do. We need to build our party. We need to do outreach. That's what I'm coming here to do. In this particular district, people don't talk about it, but in 2012, Romney won this district by 17. In 2016, Trump won it by 12. In 2020, Trump only won it by 3 points. Right? As you can see, these numbers continue to decrease. We need somebody that can go out there and do outreach, and it comes down to stopping Pelosi's agenda against Texas.
Yeah.
And that's why we're having this WWE event.
Yeah, or at least scare the hell out of the constituents, keep them in line. One of the two, right?
So you're going to be wrestling at this event, Big Dan?
Oh, I won't be wrestling. We got a lot of superstars coming. But we have, it's one way to bring together Republicans, Democrats, Independents, across the board and grow this party. If you talk to these folks and they're open to listen, which, they're coming to our event, then you can get them to come over and understand the issues.
Will any of the gorgeous ladies of wrestling be at this event by any chance? No.
Well, I hope so. They better be included.
We have a
part
number.
of the show.
Yeah, we
Well,
do.
I'm a Glow fan.
matches.
I know. Yeah.
Glow, yeah.
See, Dan knows.
Yeah.
Dan, you should go and get
sure.
visit and get part of the SmackDown. Prop.
Yeah, I
what
know-
would your
I know.
wrestling
Dan,
name be, Dan?
Dan, you want to come
I
out
know
there
my
and drop the
wrestling.
elbow?
No, I would be more like a Leaping Lanny Poffo, the poet laureate of wrestling. I don't really. Yeah, I'd maybe throw some frisbees around, but not a lot of physical contact for me.
Well, Dan, we could be a tag team. We could call us Double D's.
Yeah,
and
Double
together
D. And they are real.
We'll take a folding chair.
Perfect.
Between the two of us, we'll take a folding chair right to the establishment.
And I'll get
Maybe
a
I could-
staple
yeah,
gun out
that's
for you
good.
guys.
You know what? I'll be your Danny the Brain Heenan. I'll be your manager, Big Dan. I'll just stay outside the ring and you do your thing. How about that?
Love it.
I'm going April 17th, right?
Yeah.
Please come on out. April 17th, we're going to be down here in Mansfield. It's a free event, so we're expecting to have a lot of people there. You can go on to danrodimer.com, take a look at it. You can also watch the video on danrodimer.com. And if you want to donate, hey, help us fight. Sorry, by the way, that's my 6-month-old here. She's actually sitting on my lap as we're doing this interview.
Is that a child or a calf?
Sweetheart? Oh,
Yeah.
it's a
A child or a calf. We're growing big out here. We're growing big.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I like the idea of WWE guys getting into politics. Anything to keep John Cena off the silver screen. Have him run for office or something. I can't see him in movies. He's just a terrible actor. So so get these guys into politics. It's better. I like it.
I think we need more. We need people that are outside the swamp. To get involved. This race alone. I mean, we got everybody that's in this race that's running against me. Of course, I'm the only one they're attacking. But the good thing is when you're being attacked, what does that mean? It means you're winning.
Yep.
So, I
All
want
right.
them to keep attacking me. People don't want the same old. We don't want. They don't want. These people that have been in the swamp for 15 years running, or. I tell everybody you're not gonna vote for somebody just because they're a state legislator and you voted for them in the past. You're not gonna vote for somebody because they're the widow of a congressman. You're not gonna vote for somebody because they're a former WWE pro wrestler. You're gonna vote for the person who has your morals, your ethics, who's gonna go up and stand tall and be your fighter. And that's what you have to look at in this particular race. And this is a very, very important race. We need to keep this seat. We need to hold it.
I think that's right. And so there's no Republican congressman up our way, so you might as well take a look at Big Dan Rodimer down in Texas. Dan Rodimer, Rodimer, danrodimer.com. Check it out. Big Dan, thanks so much for joining us, and good luck.
Thanks, guys. It was a pleasure. We'll talk soon.
Thank you. I'm following him on Twitter, too, Dan, Rodimer. And he joined us on our turnkey.pro answer line.
Connect with Dan and Amy on the AM 560 The Answer mobile app. Just text the word app to 64636 to download the app today.
Folks, when shopping for a home mortgage, how much is great service, low closing costs, and competitive interest rates worth to you? At Townstone Financial, it's priceless. Hi, Barry Sterner, founder of Townstone Financial. Let's hear about the Townstone experience from one of our customers.
My name is Deb, and I just closed on a house through Townstone Financial. Barry and Townstone make